Hello, it's Chris from criSam Acrylic Pouring and we're based in the UK. This is the painting I'm demonstrating today. It's a straight flip cup pour and I got really lucky with it because a dragon appeared in my painting. I've called it Here Be Dragons and I hope you enjoy this creation video. So my flip cup is on a 25 by 25 centimetre canvas, so I'm using roughly 140 millilitres of paint. So I start with my iridescent blue-green and I add my silicone to this. I give it a good stir and I just make sure everything's relatively mixed well. Then I add my next colour, which is the metallic gold. Now all the colours that I'm adding, I'm doing it really gently. I want the colours to sit on top of each other, and if I force them in quickly they're going to start merging too soon. We're going to be flipping the cup, so there is going to be some merging, but I find if I layer them gently I get a better result. So after the metallic gold I added a really lush crimson, Prussian blue, gold again, crimson, and then finished with Prussian blue. When I'm flipping my cup, I do it very quickly. I aim for the middle. Sometimes I don't hit the middle. This isn't a problem because I can just move it to the centre. I leave the cup on the canvas for a good few minutes and I always give it a little drum roll for good luck. This does nothing, but it makes me feel better. I've been experimenting with my flip cups by lifting the cup in different ways. Sometimes I do a very quick lift. On these ones I'm experimenting by doing a slow lift and then halfway through putting the cup back down onto the canvas. And this gives a kind of ring effect in the middle, which I'm quite liking at the moment. And once I've done my lift, I put some paint which is left in the cup to cover the corners, which makes it easier when you're tilting to cover the whole canvas. I'm just giving the paint a quick torch now. This is to get rid of some of the air bubbles because we've been flinging and moving the paint around and air's got into the mix. And I'll also use the torch to help activate the silicone and to start bringing up the cells. When I start tilting the canvas, I do this extremely slowly. It's crucial that you do it slowly because you keep the cell shapes and the patterns. If you do it quickly, everything overstretches and you just lose some of your shapes. I'm starting with a circular motion, slowly expanding the paint, and I'm showing this to you in real time, but now I'm going to switch it to fast or else this video is going to be very long. But bear in mind, I'm doing this whole stage very slowly. Here we go, super speedy. I'm just expanding the paint and then I'm going to start heading to each corner. And you can tell when I'm heading towards the corner because I use my left hand as a sort of paint catcher in the corner. I sometimes use my thumb to help bring some of the paint over the edge, and it's just all about coverage. Every time I hit a corner and get the coverage right, I bring the weight of the paint back to the centre of the canvas. Now this is really important because it keeps my shapes circular. Okay, I said keep my shapes circular. What I mean is don't overstretch them, because this canvas was really bizarre. I was getting straight square lines and I've never seen that before. I usually get round flowing shapes, so I was quite excited by what was happening with the paint. I just carried on stretching the paint and just making sure I got full coverage over the whole canvas, and then I was going to assess the situation. Okay, so this is what it looked like when I finished doing my tilting. I had done the sides and now I'm giving it a quick torch to help activate some more cells. Once I finished doing my torching, I took a step back and I was looking at it and I was thinking, it's just so bizarre, this kind of square shape in the middle. One of the edges looked really odd as well, so I decided to do a bit more tilting just to change the composition slightly. Where I'm pointing on the canvas, I used a straw to blow some of the colours off the canvas to reveal some gold colour, and I also softened some of those straight lines. And it was at this point I spotted my visitor, this cute little dragon. So here's the dried canvas. I didn't lose the dragon in the drying process. Sometimes paint moves a bit much and you lose features, but it stayed. The iridescent blue-green is absolutely stunning. It looks really turquoisey in colour, and it works so well against the metallic gold and the crimson. The Prussian blue gives a real depth to the whole painting, and it's just lovely. You never quite know what you're going to get when you're doing acrylic pouring, and with a flip cup loads of things are out of your control. You can choose the colours and the layers, but in the end the paint has its own ideas, and this time I hit the jackpot and I was lucky because a beautiful dragon appeared. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this creation video. If you've liked it, please do subscribe. Hopefully speak to you soon, and do take care. Bye.